Hi, I'm Harrell. I am a breast cancer metastatic stage 4 cancer survivor. Um, this year, what I'm focusing on is how to be able to survive holistically on a budget. I mean, I'm a single parent. Cancer over the last 6 years has really messed up my ability to be able to make the lifestyle that I'm used to, and I have to live life on a budget. And the hardest thing in the world for me to accomplish here is to be able to really want to do this holistically, because I do, and I am, but then be able to find a plan that works on a budget. And we can. Unfortunately, it's going to cost about a second house payment. But then the choices are, I want to live and I want to be alive. I want to be alive, like breathing this nature, walking in this nature. Take a look at this beautiful world. I am able to be here because I can walk, I can feel great, and I'm NED, no evidence of disease, and I'm going to stay that way. I got a snake running around here, it's pretty cool. And I'm going to stay this way. I'm going to stay this way for a long time. I absolutely, snake's popping his head up. I'm going to stay this way for a long time. I promise you that. I did on the stage 4. I do meet the old with the new. I'm not, when you go into these oncology people and you wake up with stage 4 and they walk into the office and they look at you and go, Holly, you're going to die. And you just fall. You just fall into 1,000 tears of just, oh my God, hell. You can't help it but do that, And then they sit there and say, I'm going to keep you alive for as long as I can. I'm going to give you the quality of life that I can for as long as I can. But you have to follow my rules, my treatment. And it's a conveyor belt routine. I've done research after research trying to get somebody to tell me the truth, beside the side effects. They don't tell you anything unless you know how to ask the question, and that's the most frustrating. And they change their tones every time you carry on a conversation with them. They just don't ever tell you the same thing. So you really have to get to the bottom of what's really proper, really going to be okay for you. For me, I had it in my leg. It scared the daylights out of me. They had me in a spin cycle, boom, so fast that I had surgery, and they dug out my leg, put in a titanium rod. They, I chose to do radiation after that because they said you have to. The way we're disturbing your leg and the cancer, you really need that. And I did maybe I didn't do enough research, but with the research I did, I'm like, it's not going to be chemo, so maybe this will work. Unfortunately, it does have side effects, long-term side effects. I may not be able to walk without a limp for the rest of my life, because it really messes you up. And again, they don't ever tell you the reality, because I don't think they know what the true end result's going to be. But I'll be fine, and I'm okay, and everything's cool. My biggest thing is I really just want to stay. I love life, and I love every moment of life, and I love, now just be able to take the walks in the woods, and I love to be able to spend time with my kids. And it's not about the money. I do need enough money to be able to do this holistically and survive, but that's not as tough as a challenge as you think it is. Natural doesn't have to be a $10,000 drop or a $1,000 drop or a $100,000 drop or whatever. It doesn't have to. You can actually do it if you've done your research. You can actually get the chiropractors and the acupuncturists and the Reikis and the crystal healers, and you can get them in your life. You can get the CBD oils and the curcumin and the mushrooms and the frankincense, and you can get all of the good stuff in your diet, and eat alkaline, and stay glucose free, and you can sit there and feel really, really wonderful. You know, I feel really, really bad when I go to these cancer support groups and these people they don't question the doctors. They don't question, well, maybe I can do this holistically. They're too afraid, and the doctors have feared them to death. They've feared them so much that these young women, you know, are just miserable. You know, the tamoxifen is just absolutely destroying them, and so they go to other doctors. And you know, I've been through it. I've been through the chemo, I've been through the tamoxifen, I've been through carrying around a pack around my waist of 15 different pills just so I can make it through a day. I mean, I've been through it for years. I've been through the side effects, you know, of what, not the cancer, but what the chemo and all the cocktails and all the stuff that they put you on does to you on an aftermath and a long-term aftermath. I mean, you know, I've gone through 9 surgeries in 6 years that are all the result of the aftermath of cancer, not from the cancer. One of them actually is from the cancer, and that was the one on the leg. But everything else was the aftermath of what everything caused. So now, even though I'm stage 4, and the whole entire world is scared for me, I'm not scared at all. I feel wonderful. I feel phenomenal. I feel great. I'm alive. I don't know how long I get, but I'm gonna bet you that I have a long time. I can just feel it. I got a long time, and I'm gonna do it right and feel alive every moment of it. I'll talk to you later. Go to Vibrational Energy 101. I'm going to show everybody how to do this live. And that's for everybody, not just cancer people. Talk to you later. Bye.